to satirize a very public figure in Muhammad, a very public religious figure. And now it's all over the place and it's used for division, and it has prompted Pakistan to block Facebook. Can you imagine living in a country, much like China, where they just block YouTube, they block Facebook? You no longer have a way to get open source information. That's why the internet is so important in this info war. Without it, we couldn't put films like Don't Tread on Me, the latest film from Gary Franchi and William Lewis, over at prisonplanet.tv for subscribers. We wouldn't be able to put Invisible Empire up on YouTube for free with over 360,000 views on just one link. There's another full link out there with 50,000 views. The thing has been seen by over 500,000 people easily in the last month. That's how we have victories. People become aware of the issues and then involved, and then they go to the voting booths and they vote Rand Paul and they vote Arlen Warren Commission Specter out of office after all these years. This is a guy that's been around forever. Specter is about as limited hangout as you can get. If you are unaware of this individual, he also headed up the Able Danger hearings, which really were supposed to shine light on this black ops program headed by Tony Schaefer, who's done this show now several times, and his unit with Eric Kleinsmith and others, that they had found Atta and 3 of the other cells prior to 9/11 and tried to go to the FBI 70+ times. And you know what Arlen Block the Truth Specter does? He sits up there and panders to the situation and talks about, oh, it must be because of posse comitatus. Posse comitatus is a bad thing. No, posse comitatus is a good thing. It's a separation of the military and police. We have it for a reason. And posse comitatus had nothing to do with Able Danger. And they were very willing to break that premise at the G20 in Pittsburgh when they put troops on the street. So goodbye, Arlen Specter, and hello, liberty. Let's get Rand Paul into the Senate. Let's take this to the next level. Let's scream from the mountaintops that we can have victories. Let people know that Google isn't the savior. It doesn't have your best interests at heart. On the other side, I really want to get into this situation in Afghanistan because some of the headlines are out there. Oh no, the Taliban's attacking U.S. bases. Wait a minute, we hire Taliban. We created Al-Qaeda. We run the militant groups. That and much, much more coming up. It's the Alex Jones Show. I'm Jason Burma sitting in prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com.
On the average, Americans work between 45 to 50 years, hoping to build up enough wealth to retire and live out their golden years. Unfortunately, with taxation, the rising cost of food, energy, housing, and medical, many retirees are forced to live below the poverty line. Is this a flaw of free enterprise, or is our monetary unit we call the Federal Reserve Note forcing us into perpetual debt, ensuring inflation and higher taxes? These questions and more can be answered by reading G. Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Congressman Ron Paul states it's what every American needs to know about central bank power. A gripping adventure into the secret world of international banking cartel. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. I will give a silver dollar from the early 1900s to anyone who purchases this book. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order a copy today. It's critical that the public be made aware of the system. Call and order your copy today at 1-800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
Are you prepared? Well, you need to be hardcore prepared. There is a difference. To be hardcore prepared, equip yourself with the latest survival gear available at TactownGear.com. All Tactown gear has been field tested by Canadian and U.S. forces, so you know it's tough. What kind of gear? 72-hour survival kits as low as $55. Holsters for $21. Ankle holsters as low as $40. Flashlights, knives, binoculars, sleeping bags, boots, weapons, accessories, and much more available only at TactownGear.com. Order now and receive free shipping and a free gift on orders over $175. Need more? Receive free shipping, a free gift, and a 10% discount on orders over $250. Visit TactownGear.com right now for your preparedness needs. That's TACTownGear.com. TactownGear.com. Or call Tactown Gear at 418-844-9111. Again, that's 418-844-9111.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic
is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, two wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You have been warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty films.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Back live, folks. It is the Alex Jones Show. I am Jason Burma, sitting in for the final hour of the Alex Jones program. We're going to be taking calls in the next segment and wrapping up what I had to say about Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google, denying that Google was actively taking this data and information and telling prosecutors not to investigate is absolutely obscene and absolutely absurd. They were out there to take photographs, and they were data mining the entire country and putting this information on a hard drive. They say they didn't use it. Oh, no, they never used it. But we're going to play this clip, and this is from the finale, the credits of Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined. So you might hear another couple New World Order quotes, including one from James Woolsey, the ex-director of the CIA. But we're also going to show you Eric Schmidt talking about what? The New World Order, the system in which he is a part of. So let's hit that clip.
A lot about that today.
Let's take the New World Order. It's an interesting phrase.
I've been thinking a little bit about the structure of the world, right? The New World Order, as everybody says.
There it is right there, and then here comes Saakashvili. So there he is.
The New World Order.
Schmidt is talking, what about the structure of the world? The New World Order, as they call it. And he's talking about the elitists in which he works with to track, trace, and database our lives. Before I get to Afghanistan, I just have to do this story, which is completely absurd. There is a county out there in Denver that is now going to be charging 50 cents a bus ride. 50 cents a bus ride for your children. Now, that's $1 a day, folks. Now, you already pay your school taxes. You pay your state taxes. What could they be using this for? Well, you're not going to believe it until I tell you. But they're using it for a program to put GPS systems in all of the buses in that school's county. Isn't that lovely? You not only pay the school taxes, but you're also going to be paying $1 a day per child on top of that towards a GPS system in all of the buses in which your child will be given a card and he will swipe. So they're going to be tracking, tracing, and databasing your child on the school bus. Let me repeat that for you. On the school bus. There is nowhere to go. And meanwhile, we just have President Obama inviting the Mexican president to stand on the White House lawn and denounce Arizona's state law. So let me just read this article really quickly, and then we're going to get into the situation in Afghanistan. Douglas County votes to charge fees for school bus rides. This passed 520. Parents in Colorado's third largest school district, are being asked to pay if their kids want to ride the school bus. Think about that. Most of these kids with parents with jobs need to ride the school bus. They have to go to work. The Douglas County School Board voted 5-0 Tuesday night to approve a 50-cent per ride transportation fee starting next school year. So $1 a day to get to school and back home. The buses will have Zoner GPS units to track student ridership. They admitted about tracing and databasing your kids. Students will have to use a card or a Z-Pass that will track their use of the bus. Douglas County schools will have to pay $220